For generations, a jolly figure in a red suit has captured our imaginations. He's the gift giver, the wish fulfiller, the embodiment of Christmas cheer. But who is the man behind the myth? Is Santa Claus real, or just a carefully crafted story? The origins of Santa Claus are shrouded in mystery, a tapestry woven from folklore, religion, and marketing. The jolly figure in red we know as Santa Claus might seem like a modern invention, but his story stretches back centuries, like tangled roots reaching deep into history. To truly understand Santa, we need to unravel these roots and explore the myths, legends, and cultural influences that gave him life. Our journey begins in the 4th century with Saint Nicholas, a bishop in Myra, modern-day Turkey. Renowned for his generosity, especially towards children, Nicholas became a symbol of kindness and gift-giving. He secretly left money for impoverished families, rescued sailors caught in storms, and even revived 3 children murdered by a butcher. These legends, embellished through centuries, formed the bedrock of Santa's benevolent nature. The 19th century saw Santa undergo a dramatic makeover in America. Washington Irving's humorous 1809 book, Knickerbocker's History of New York, described Sinterklaas as a jolly Dutch burgher who puffed on a pipe and flew through the air in a horse-drawn wagon. Then, in 1823, Clement Clarke Moore's poem, A Visit from St. Nicholas, cemented Santa's modern image, a rotund, jolly figure dressed in red fur, flying a reindeer-drawn sleigh, and delivering presents down chimneys on Christmas Eve. Santa's evolution continued with illustrators like Thomas Nast, who gave him his iconic white beard and red suit in the 1860s. Coca-Cola's 1931 ad campaign further solidified his snowy North Pole workshop, elves, and reindeer. By the 20th century, Santa had become a global phenomenon, his image appearing in movies, songs, and countless Christmas decorations. Santa's origins are a fascinating mix of historical figures, folklore, and cultural adaptation. While the details may have changed, the core message remains: kindness, generosity, and the magic of believing. He reminds us to be good to each other, spread joy, and hold on to the wonder of the season, even in a world that often feels cynical. So, is Santa Claus real? That's a question we each must answer for ourselves. But whether you see him as a historical figure, a cultural icon, or a symbol of hope, one thing is certain: Santa's spirit, the spirit of giving, believing, and spreading joy, is very real indeed. And that, perhaps, is the most magical gift he offers us all. The debate about Santa's reality is a yearly ritual. Parents grapple with how much truth to reveal, while children cling to the wonder. Saint Nicholas, the 4th century bishop who inspired Santa Claus, wasn't just known for his generosity, he was also a legendary figure shrouded in stories of miraculous interventions and acts of kindness. Here are some of the most captivating legends associated with him. The 3 dowries. Perhaps the most famous legend tells of Nicholas saving 3 sisters from a terrible fate. Their impoverished father, unable to afford dowries, was on the verge of selling them into slavery or prostitution. Nicholas, hearing their plight, secretly dropped 3 bags of gold, some versions say coins, down their chimney, each landing in a stocking left to dry by the fire. This anonymous act of generosity allowed the sisters to marry and live happy lives, forever grateful to their unknown benefactor. The secret gift giver, Nicholas, wasn't just about grand miracles. He was known for his discreet acts of kindness, often leaving gifts anonymously for the poor and downtrodden. One story tells of him throwing a bag of gold through the window of a struggling widower, ensuring his daughters could afford to marry. These acts earned him the nickname, the Secret Helper, a title that beautifully captures the essence of his spirit. These are just a few of many legends woven into the tapestry of St. Nicholas's life. While some may be embellished through time, they all serve to illuminate his character, a man of deep faith, unwavering generosity, and a champion of the downtrodden. His stories continue to inspire us to be kind, to give selflessly, and to believe in the possibility of miracles, even in the darkest of times. So, the next time you hang a stocking by the chimney or leave cookies for Santa, remember the legacy of Saint Nicholas. He wasn't just a jolly figure in red, he was a real person whose life became a legend, a testament to the power of love, compassion, and the magic of giving. Whether you believe in him as a physical being or a symbol of something bigger, Santa Claus has a profound impact. He inspires us to be kind, to give generously, and to hold on to the magic of believing. Perhaps the true essence of Santa isn't in the North Pole or a workshop full of elves. Maybe it's the spirit of giving, the joy of spreading cheer, and the belief that even in the darkest times, there's always a reason to hope. Saint Nicholas's journey from a 4th-century bishop to a globally beloved figure is a fascinating tale of cultural exchange and evolving traditions. Let's delve into how his popularity soared and how he earned his titles as protector of children and sailors. Nicholas's renown began in his lifetime, fueled by his unwavering generosity and miraculous deeds. Legends of his secret gift-giving, like the 3 dowries and the resurrected children, spread like wildfire, solidifying him as a champion of the downtrodden and a beacon of hope. After his death on December 6, 343 AD, Nicholas's tomb in Myra, modern-day Turkey, became a pilgrimage site. Sailors and merchants, especially from Italy and Greece, spread his legend across Europe, invoking his protection on perilous journeys. Throughout his evolution, Saint Nicholas retained his core associations. He remained the protector of children, inspiring traditions like leaving out milk and cookies on Christmas Eve. He also stayed a guardian of sailors, with many ships bearing his name and his image adorning countless nautical charts. Today, Santa Claus transcends religious and cultural boundaries. He is a symbol of joy, generosity, and the magic of believing. While details may differ across traditions, the core message remains: to be kind, give selflessly, and find wonder in the holiday season. While Santa Claus might seem like a quintessentially American figure, his journey to the New World began with a Dutch twist. It was Sinterklaas, the jolly gift-giver of Dutch tradition, who paved the way for Santa's later popularity. In the late 18th century, New York City had a flourishing Dutch community. They brought their beloved Sinterklaas traditions with them, celebrating his feast day on December 6th with gift-giving and festive gatherings. The earliest known mentions of Sinterklaas in American popular culture appeared in New York newspapers. In 1773 and 1774, reports describe Dutch families gathering to honor his anniversary. Then, in 1804, John Pinted, a member of the New York Historical Society, distributed woodcuts of Sinterklaas at their annual meeting. These seemingly simple acts planted the seeds for Sinterklaas's future transformation. Washington Irving, a famous American author, played a pivotal role in bridging the gap between Sinterklaas and the emerging Santa Claus. In his 1809 book, Knickerbocker's History of New York, he described a Sinterklaas who flew through the air and puffed on a pipe. This playful portrayal helped move Sinterklaas beyond his Dutch roots and into the broader American imagination. The transformation wasn't complete without a name change. Sinterklaas, a shortened form of Sint Nicolaas, Dutch for Saint Nicholas, was easily mispronounced and spelled by English speakers. Over time, the Dutch nickname, Sinterklaas, morphed into the more familiar, Santa Claus, making the figure more accessible to a wider American audience. Sinterklaas didn't arrive in America alone. He brought along his traditions, like leaving out shoes for treats and receiving gifts on his feast day. These customs gradually blended with other existing holiday traditions, like Christmas gift-giving, eventually forming the foundation for what we know as Santa Claus today. Sinterklaas's journey to America is a testament to the power of cultural exchange. He brought his spirit of generosity and joy across the Atlantic, adapting and evolving to become the beloved Santa Claus. The magic of Christmas, it seems, transcends borders and languages, united by a shared belief in giving, kindness, and the wonder of the season. His journey to America reminds us that even the most familiar traditions have fascinating origins, and that the spirit of giving is a universal language, spoken and understood by hearts young and old. Santa Claus, the jolly gift giver who graces our homes and imaginations each December, is a carefully crafted figure. But how did he arrive at his current, iconic form? Let's delve into the fascinating evolution of Santa's modern depiction. Santa's vibrant red suit is another defining feature. While earlier depictions varied in color, Coca-Cola's 1931 ad campaign cemented the red attire. Artist Haddon Sundblom's illustrations portrayed a rosy-cheeked Santa in a bright red suit, creating an image that resonated with audiences and became ingrained in popular culture. Contrasting with the bold red are Santa's white accents, fluffy fur trim on his coat, cuffs, and hat, and a snowy beard and mustache. These details not only add a festive flourish but also soften his features, making him appear friendly and approachable, especially for children. Santa is often depicted with glasses perched on his nose. These spectacles add a touch of wisdom and age, suggesting he's seen it all yet retains a youthful twinkle in his eyes. They also hint at his meticulous nature, ensuring he checks every name on his list twice. Balancing the fantastical elements are Santa's black leather belt and boots. These practical touches ground him in reality, reminding us that he's not just a figment of our imagination. He's a figure who travels long distances, delivers heavy bags, and needs sturdy footwear to do so. No Santa would be complete without his overflowing bag of gifts. This iconic symbol represents the joy, anticipation, and excitement that Christmas embodies. It's a visual reminder of Santa's generosity and the magic he brings to children around the world. The modern Santa Claus is a culmination of various influences: folklore, literature, marketing, and artistic interpretations. Each era has added its own touch, refining and solidifying the image we know and love. This shared creation speaks to the power of Santa's message, the universal desire for kindness, generosity, and a belief in something bigger than ourselves. He's a symbol that transcends cultures and generations, reminding us that even in the darkest of nights, a little bit of Christmas cheer can light the way. So, is Santa Claus real? Perhaps that's not the question we should ask. Maybe the true magic of Santa lies not in his physical form, but in the spirit he represents. The spirit of kindness, generosity, and the unwavering belief in the wonder of the season. He reminds us to cherish the simple joys, the warmth of family, the sparkle of a child's eyes, the quiet act of giving. He encourages us to look beyond ourselves and spread a little Christmas cheer, even in the most unexpected corners. And perhaps, in that moment of pure, childlike wonder, we catch a glimpse of the real Santa. Not a figure in a red suit, but a spark within ourselves, reminding us that even the smallest act of kindness can be the greatest gift of all. So, believe in the magic. Believe in the joy that lives within each of us.